Y'all, it has literally been a minute since I had posted on YouTube, and I can explain because, respectfully speaking, I was supposed to post a vlog from Jamaica a while ago, like August a while ago, but I feel like I didn't get enough footage, and I guess I'll just post it anyways. But let's just get into the video because, respectfully speaking, I want to talk about Brene, Akira, and Tim and Devin ever since this whole situation closed. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday because today's Tuesday. But yeah, Akira won, and let's get into it. Before I get into like why I've been missing and where I've been, can we get into the hoodie real quick? I really do love this hoodie. I got it off Sheen. I know y'all didn't ask where I got it, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyways because I feel like y'all deserve to know so that y'all could go get y'all own. And I also got a pair of like these cut up jeans. It's orange. They're cute. I'm gonna show you in like a vlog whenever I do a vlog because I really want to get into my YouTube bag. I really want to like start posting consistently over here and kind of like build myself up from the ground up, you know? And respectfully speaking, where I've been, TikTok, go over there. You'll find me there, but I'm definitely going to try to like come in over here and just start doing like, my big one over here too. Honestly speaking, I wanted my return video to be like a little life update, just telling y'all where I've been, etc., right? But ever since this whole Renee situation closed yesterday, I was like, you know what? Let me come and tell you about Akira winning this whole case and kind of like telling the people who don't really know over here like what's been going on over there at TikTok. So basically, long story short, let's get into it, right? There's this lady named Brene. There's this other lady named Akira. They were friends, right? And Akira, no. Well, yeah, Akira, she was married to this dude named Tim, who used to happen to date Brene back in like high school when they was like maybe like 15 or something like that. And I literally just found out the other day that Brene was pregnant and her mama made her delete it. And quick little disclaimer, I'm not gonna really be in order when it comes down to this whole Brene situation. Well, I am gonna be in order, like as far as like this whole beginning situation, kind of like telling y'all like the little backstory of like how everybody knows each other. But once it gets down to the nitty gritty, because respectfully speaking, I don't remember like the exact date when all of this started and like what transpired specifically, but we just gonna get into Akira was married to Tim, and Tim and Brene used to be together back in high school, and she ended up pregnant, which I found out the other day, and her mama made her delete it, right? So yeah, I guess she moved. Apparently, she moved, but everybody knew that Tim's daddy didn't really like Brene like that for real. So I don't really know how Brene and Devin met because Devin is Tim's cousin, and I don't. Well, I heard allegedly that Tim introduced Renee and Devin together to each other, but I don't even know if that's true for real. Like I don't know how true that is. But basically, after that, right? I don't really know. This is where it gets like scattered for me because I don't really remember. But basically, Akira and Tim, they living happy. They got kids. They doing what they doing. She putting him through school. She basically taking care of him, and she's saying that they had like a good relationship and everything like that, right? So then Brene and Devin, they're together, right? And they're like married. They're on social media. They're kind of like blowing up. Everybody's knowing Brene as like this lady with like the long chunky nails and the, you know, the yeah, y'all get my drift. And after that, I guess out of just like nowhere, because like I said, I don't really know where it started, they ended up basically getting a divorce, and people start noticing that like not Devin, that Brene and Tim start being like close and just flirty and just being weird, and people kind of like start picking up on it. So then next thing you know, basically, let's fast forward a little bit because I feel like most of y'all kind of like know the story, but hold on, yeah. Wait, do y'all like my hair? Last time y'all saw me, well, if I post the clips, because I have a clip, I think I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I have like clips from like my Jamaica trip that I wanted to post. And it's gonna come, like it's definitely gonna come. But off topic. But yeah, so basically they end up getting the divorce, and I'm talking about Brene and Devin because one day Renee, she makes basically comes and makes like a whole video basically saying that she got a divorce. And next thing you know, we hearing that Akira giving Renee like a lawsuit because she's cheating with Tim. And basically, Brene ended up moving in with Akira and Tim. Yeah, with Akira and Tim. It's a lot of names. I got like confused at some point when I first started like hearing about this whole situation. But ended she ended up like moving in with Akira and Tim because what she told them was that Devin was abusing her. So of course, Akira being the nice friend that she is, she let her sleep in and like move in. And then at some point she's telling her like, girl, you basically like gotta get up out of here. She don't want to do that. And then the grandmama ends up coming over. She ends up pushing the grandmama. And I'm basically like, summing all of this up for you because I don't want to keep y'all here too long. I want to like sum this up for y'all real quick, but also keep y'all entertained. So basically, right, she ends up like pushing the grandmama. They have like a whole issue. The lawsuit is coming, and throughout all of this time, Renee is constantly like posting videos online, basically showing the whole affair. And mind you, everybody's still married at this point. Everybody is still married. So it's like you're not helping your case. And respect, you know what? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So basically, right, they end up having this whole lawsuit basically going on, and she keeps like mentioning Akira and making it seem like Akira is jealous of her when she's dead not jealous of her. And that's actually crazy because why would she be jealous of you when you ain't got too much going on for yourself? Like, no shade, I'm not saying that she don't got too much going on for herself, because respectfully speaking, she got like a big platform. But you would think somebody with like a big platform and claim that they're a millionaire would be a little bit more humble. But to each his own, to each his own, right? So basically, oh, and I don't think I showed y'all. I gotta have a watch. Yeah, I know I'm late to the party. Don't judge me. But yeah, so let's get back into it because I feel like I keep going off topic. That's my ADHD, y'all. Y'all like my picture? But yeah, so she ends up like filing the lawsuit. They're in like court at this point, and she is making it seem like she's jealous of Brene, and she's dead not. Like, I don't know why Brene was making it seem like she's jealous and kept like going on and on and on and literally filming this affair that she was having and posting it online. I genuinely think that she's crazy and sick in the head. Like, girl, you're delusional. Like, you're real life delusional. So, mind you, while they're having this court case, because they just closed it out yesterday and was having it going on from I think like maybe Wednesday. I want to say from maybe Wednesday. I want to say Thursday, but I don't want to be too wrong, so we just gonna say Wednesday, right? So she ends up basically like she. Long story short, she ends up winning. Akira won. Akira won. That's what I really wanted to say. Like I'm happy that Akira won this whole case because she was trying to make it seem like everything that Akira was bringing to the table and showing, because she had like 800, 700, 800 plus documents of like evidence and was showing like, yo, you just slept with my man. She tried to make it seem like Akira was lying. And also, side note, let's talk about her sister Corinne, because people keep saying that Corinne slept with Tim, which I definitely believe, and everybody's saying that it don't really got nothing to do with Devin and Akira, and that they kind of just got crossed up. Well, got hit in a crossfire because they're fighting over Tim, and this is literally not the first person that they've been fighting over. They had a girlfriend that they were sharing before, and I was gagged because what are y'all doing sharing these people? Like, I don't understand why people decide to like do that. You see me, I'm the type of person where I really can't just be sitting here sharing. anyways anyways let's continue. So she ends up like, oh, and the crazy thing about it is that in court, Akira said that the whole reason why she even went ahead with this whole lawsuit is because of the simple fact of Tim's mama said, go ahead, take her for everything she got. And you know, Brene, you're dirty and you're trifling. Let me tell you why you're dirty and you're trifling. Because why would you sit here and do the do with Tim in the other room with your husband there, and you decide to sit here and ask Tim's child to hand you the wipes so that you can like clean up yourself? You are disgusting and you are dirty and you are evil. But yeah. So anyways, Cause child, I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation got me like hot and bothered because why would you feel the need to sit here and betray somebody that you considered a friend, come in court and then make it seem like y'all was never friends? Like you're real life weird for that. You're really weird. But yeah, so after that, she of course ends up winning. We got the verdict yesterday, and it even got to the point where one of the jurors had to literally like stop and leave the whole situation because she was shaking and crying. And yeah, and then after this whole situation, why the hell would Renee go and tell the news? Because mind you, People Magazine picked it up, the news picked it up, White Side of TikTok picked it up. Everybody is flabbergasted and gagged and is glad that Akira got the money that she deserved. But yeah, so she ends up like going onto the news and basically saying that Akira was lying. She's still holding up this whole Akira was lying situation and saying that like she basically is not gonna get her money. And I hope she knows that you cannot sit here and play with the courts. They're gonna get their money. Bitch, they're gonna get their money. But yeah, that's the end of this. I just wanted to come in here and tell y'all like the tea that's been going on if y'all don't know what's going on. Oh, and tell me why Tim had the nerve to bring a weapon in court. Like you really got to be a stupid mother to bring a gun into. Well, let me bleep that out. But yeah, yeah. I hope y'all missed me. But yeah, I will definitely catch y'all in the next one. If I don't already have that vlog up, it will definitely be coming after this. Sometime this week. I don't know when, but sometime this week. Trust and believe. I promise. But yeah, catch me in the next one. See y'all later.